Hey guys, it's Mrs. Hughes. Welcome back for week 5 of STEAM at Home. And this week we are going to be learning all about the amazing Ruth Bader Ginsburg, who was a Supreme Court Justice for the United States. I'm going to keep this video really short because I do want you to listen to the book and learn all about her life and legacy. And then I've given you some STEAM challenges for the week. They are all hands-on, no technology. So you will need to gather some supplies, but you can use whatever you have on hand. I just use a white piece of paper to make myself a Ruth Bader Ginsburg Supreme Court Justice collar. So you could definitely do that, or a paper plate or something like that. And I'll show you the other challenges as well. But like I said, I'm going to keep this video very short so you can spend your time listening to the story about her and then working on your project. You will have 2 weeks to finish your project and submit it to me on the Padlet. But that should be done during your at-home time, whether you are in the blended learning model or not. We'll be doing something different when you return for face-to-face if you are coming back for the blended model. So for those of you who are returning next week for face-to-face blended in Group A or Group B, we'll be doing something different. But on your home days, you can continue to work on your Rbg STEAM assignment and just post that to the Padlet by the end of next week for a grade. Okay, so I'm going to share with you all of your materials for this week. So as always, I have posted your weekly update to Clever, which goes over what we'll be doing this week and what our focus is for this week. And our focus is Ruth Bader Ginsburg, aka RBG. She was a Supreme Court Justice for the United States and was a fierce advocate for equal rights and social justice. So I have linked for you it'll be the second link because I'll be putting the video first always. But the second link is a book about RBG, and I would really love it if you would listen to the book so you can learn about her life and her legacy. And then the second link that you have in both Clever and Schoology is your choice board. So let me make this full screen here. So you have 4 choices for this week, and this is for all grade levels, K through 6. You can make a model of the Supreme Court building of the United States. You can build a gavel, a judge's gavel. You can make an Rbg collar, just like the one I'm wearing today, or you can build a model of the scales of justice. And so you would just need to build the scales and not the actual statue. So materials, I want you to use whatever you have on hand. So start thinking about if you want to do the Supreme Court or the gavel or the collar or the scales. And then some suggested materials would be like some sort of box, paper towel rolls for these columns. You could also roll up white paper and build columns that way. And you could use cardboard, construction paper, whatever you have on hand to build this front facade of the United States Supreme Court. For the gavel, you could use a construction paper. You could use a paper towel roll for the handle and a toilet paper roll for the little hammer end here. Or you could use Play-Doh and just make a model of it out of Play-Doh or clay. You could use a pencil or a straw for this part, and then construction paper or cardboard for this part. So just think about what you have on hand and be creative so that you're using things that you have around the house. I even saw somebody use like a soup can for this part. So just kind of look around and see what you have around the house and use that. For the Rbg collar, you could use white paper. That's all I did. I just folded my white paper into an accordion fold and cut triangles, and that created a pattern. You could use a paper plate. Although a paper plate would be more difficult to cut tiny little patterns in, but you could use a black marker and just draw the pattern onto there. You could use a pencil. If you have paper towel or even white fabric, if you have it on hand, and use either an accordion fold to cut or a black marker to draw a repeating pattern to create your Rbg collar. And then for this project, you would wear it and take a selfie and post that to our weekly Padlet. And then for this last one, building the scales of justice, I suggest using cups and string to make the little balances here. And then you could hang those on a clothes hanger or a ruler balanced on a pencil. So think along those lines and make yourself a scale that you can use to weigh the facts in a case and model what it's like to be a judge and listen to the facts of a case. You have to weigh everything out. And then you'll take a picture of that and post it to the Padlet. So then the only thing I need to show you now is the Padlet. So the Padlet is the very next thing in your materials, both on Schoology and in Clever. And this is our Padlet for this week. Oh, I already have a post from somebody. Great. Okay, so there is Mrs. Hughes. You just find your grade level and click that plus sign, and then upload a picture of your project. And don't forget to write your name and your class code in your post, and tell me one thing that you learned about Ruth Bader Ginsburg from the story. All right. Have fun with this, you guys. Have a great week, and I miss you so much. This week, I'm actually meeting with grades K through 2 online. It'll be a brief meeting because this is a big project and I want you to have time to work. So those of you who come to the meeting, I'll be playing the book and then just going over directions, that the same directions that I'm going over in this video. So if you watch this video and you listen to the book, you do not need to attend the meeting, but you are, of course, more than welcome to attend the meeting. But that's what I'll be doing in the Google Meets, is playing the book and then going over these directions for how to access your materials. Have a wonderful week, and I can't wait to see you all soon. Bye.